The elites, they want to destroy God's creation. And what is God's creation? Nature. Look how beautiful this is. Let's be real. Which is more beautiful, this or LA or New York City or whatever? Nature is way more beautiful than man's creation. These man-made cities that are built by man, infested with crime, infested with sickness, all types of negative things. God's creation is just straight beautiful. And it feels beautiful, and you're more healthy. I noticed that when I was in school, young as a kid. I would always get like sick when I was in school, in class with other people. And then I noticed in the summertime, when I wasn't really around a bunch of classmates, I never got sick, ever. I never got sick in the summer because I was just in nature. I was away from people. So you get sick when you're congested and you're surrounded by all these other people in the cities that's polluting the air. These buildings is over congested. It's just, you're way more healthy out here in nature. Not only are you more healthy, it's more beautiful. And what do the elites want to do? They want to destroy all this. Recent proof is in Maui, in Hawaii. Breaking news. That was not no accident. If you think the fires in Maui were an accident, well, I got a bridge to sell you. It was absolutely the elites. And they're going to continue to do that globally. They're going to continue to ruin God's creation, destroy it. Nature, there's nothing more beautiful than this. There's nothing more peaceful than this. And you know, when you look at New York City, LA, Chicago, all that, it's infested with crime. It's infested with all this unhealthy stuff. And what do the elites want? They want the whole world like that. They want 15-minute cities. So they're literally destroying places in the name of nature. Oh, it's a natural disaster. They destroy a beautiful island, a beautiful town like Lahaina, which I was just in last year. And they're trying to blame it on nature. Nature didn't do that. The elites are purposely doing that. These elites are evil, man. It's all about greed. It's all about power. Even if you look at, you go back in time, the imperialist and like Christopher Columbus. It wasn't the nature that got all these people sick. It was the humans. They came over in the Caribbean, and they brought all these diseases over, and everybody got sick. They died. Who am I gonna get sick from out here? This is how life's meant to be. And the elites want to destroy the naturally beautiful world and build these cities. And if you look at it, why are people so much more happy and less crime and whatever in nature like this? Because you're getting sunlight. You're connecting to God's creation, nature. When you start going in these man-made cities, it is high crime, is high sickness, pollution, disease, all that. I could never live in a city like over this. If this exists, as long as this exists, I prefer nature like this. But what the elites have planned over the next couple years, man, dude, they just want to destroy it all. Like, look at this. Look how beautiful that is. You cannot argue that New York City is more beautiful than this. And you want to know the most beautiful part of New York City is that Manhattan Park, or whatever it's called, the big park, a bunch of trees. I was looking at New York City the other day from a view up top. I was like, wow, the most beautiful part, the place where I'd want to be the most, is that big park in the middle of the city. Over congested traffic, all that, dude, that's just not for me. But when you do research, it becomes obvious. These elites want that everywhere. They want you crammed in. All this technology is ruining humanity. Now, obviously, there's some technology that's useful. I wouldn't be able to make this video if it wasn't for technology. But, it comes to a point where it's just like, yo, are we gonna let just AI take over and let the technology just be, we're gonna let everything be run by technology and reliant upon technology? The most happy, peaceful you're ever gonna feel is right here. You just breathe in nature, fresh air, not polluted air by all these buildings, just fresh air, beautiful nature. And the elites want to destroy it all. They want to build. All these buildings, all these commercial buildings to make money, etc. Man, I'm not looking forward to what they're going to do in the future. And I can't put a name to it. Bilderberg or Rothschild or Charles Schwab or whatever these people, I can't tell you exactly who it is. I'm sure the more you research, the more you could figure out. But I just summarize it as elites. Everything they do is basically anti-Christ. It's anti-God. And God just wants peace. It's humans that bring violence, destruction. God's creation is beautiful. It's peaceful. Just breathe it in, how peaceful this is. And it's basically the opposite of a large, populated city. And it's the most peaceful, the most fresh air, the most relaxing. The sunlight, the water. This is what life is about right here. But the elites are just going in the opposite direction. They just want to build. Let's make more buildings. Let's make more money. Let's ruin God's creation. Let's pollute the earth and destroy the earth. It's unbelievable. But there's a reason they try to suppress God. There's a reason the Bible is not taught in schools, and yet it's still the most popular book of all time. How is it the most popular, read, sold book of all time, and it's not taught in public schools, and we're learning about all this other crap? It's like, hello, maybe we should have the most important, famous book of all time taught in the school at least. But they want to suppress Christ. They want to suppress the unity and love. They want to cause division. They want to keep the people weak. And they want to keep the people, sick. And, polluting the food, polluting the air. It's all about destruction and chaos and violence and death and division. That's what the elites do. You look at the most happy people on earth, or let's just use America for example. One of the most happy, least stressed state is Hawaii, because it's surrounded by water. It's the most beautiful natural state there is, with the least amount of construction and human development. And then even within the islands of Hawaii, it's applicable because I lived in Waikiki, the most developed part of the island. It was the most polluted, the most high crime, the most just like, you can't breathe. And then you go to an island like Kauai, is that what it's called? Kauai, I think so, yeah. But the furthest to the left, and it's just like, bro, it's just like this. You can breathe, it's like you can notice the difference. And I'm just like, bro, these elites, they don't want us unified, they don't want us coming out in nature, they want us inside on technology devices all day long. They want you in little 15-minute cities. They don't want you out in nature. They want to destroy nature. That's what they've been doing. Now, obviously, you know, humans gotta have somewhere to live. They gotta have stuff like that. But there's a wasp or something. Speaking of nature, whoa. Okay, maybe that's a con of nature is bees and wasps. But yeah. So the elites, they don't want you out here like this. They want you crammed in the cities. They want you crammed in, getting sick, getting diseases, fighting, overpopulate. Like, bro, everybody's more peaceful out here because they're in God's creation. They're in nature. It's more easy to be more peaceful when you're in a relaxing state like this. But when you're crammed in with a bunch of traffic and honking and all that, it's higher stress. When you don't have the sunlight, it hires stress. There's more sickness. Washington, which gets the least sunlight, is one of the most depressed states in the country. Hawaii, which is sunlight and a beautiful natural land, they're the least depressed state. That's not a coincidence. So my phone's about to die, but I just wanted to make this video to stress the importance of being in nature and connecting to God's natural creation. And like I said, I can't put a name on who the elites are. If you do the research, which they don't want you to do, they want you distracted by politics and sports and entertainment and movies, which are propaganda itself. They want you distracted by all that. They don't want you studying God's word. They don't want you in nature like this, connecting to God, praying, meditating. This is like heaven on earth right now. And the craziest thing is, I'm not near anyone. This is like a private beach, basically. I'm just connected with nature. I'm connected with God's creation. This is what the elites don't want. And what's coming, I don't know exactly. But like I said, the more research you do and the more awakened you are, it's obvious. The elites want division, destruction, war, all for greed, all for money. You know, there was a time when humans they survived off nature. They didn't have McDonald's, that processed food. They didn't have this fast food. They didn't have all this crap. They survived in nature. Fruits, vegetables, farm. And you know, love was better back then. I mean, we got these apps that's ruining romance. There's all this propaganda and all this technological advancement. It's all put in place to basically destroy humanity and destroy God's creation. And when the elites have all the power, they have all the money, the resources to do that, basically the only thing preventing them from continuing down that trajectory is God and is humans standing together against the elite. They don't want this. But this, I'm telling you, I'm in it right now. Like, I'm here. This is the most amazing you're ever gonna feel. This is like, bro, the wind's blowing, the sun. I'm walking on the earth, God's creation. I'm telling you, the elites don't want this. Research 15-minute cities is coming. If you think, I'm telling you, if you think what just happened to Maui is just an accident, it's gonna happen more. It probably already is. I heard Turkey was having fires, Canada was having fires, California's having these fires. It's like, okay, well, if they can control weather, which they can, they've been controlling weather for decades. Why can't they make it rain and put these fires out? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, like, it makes no sense. You can control weather, but if you need it to rain and put fires out, you don't do that. Oh, wait, it's because they caused the fires also. These elites, they're so evil, man. And it's not about, being a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. It's simply about researching and experiencing yourself. Like, yo, if you come to an island like this, the least amount of construction, the least amount of humans, you feel the most healthy. I literally was feeling sick before we drove over here. We got over here, I got in the ocean, I got in the sun. I'm just breathing in this air. Yo, I already feel better. It's incredible. And then I had a banana. You feel better off a natural creation, God's creation. The elites are anti-God, they're anti-Christ. That's how I know Christ is the one true God. Because these elites are literally anti-Christ. They're not anti any other religion. They're anti-Christ. Because they know God's the real God. And I personally think the Maui situation, it was like a sacrifice. They sent the kids home. They sent the kids home to where they know they would burn. They barricaded people into the city that was burning. It's red flag after red flag. You don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to know the truth, or to at least get on the path towards the truth. I'm not saying I know everything, but I know one thing. There is no better feeling than being in God's creation. Like, even people that live in cities, they're like, oh, I love living in the city. They come here, they can't deny how amazing it feels. Because this is just beautiful. So, yeah, my phone's about to die. As I'm in nature, I wanted to at least just get a video right here. Yeah, the elites, they don't want this. They don't want this. They want to destroy this. They want to build. Destroy nature. It's awful. I don't think there's anywhere more peaceful and beautiful and amazing and healthy to be than the most nature, the most untouched, land on earth. It's just proof that God's creation is the best, and man-made creation, it's just chaos, it's destruction, it's violence, it's awful. And then when you become awakened to what the elites are doing and what they're planning with all this technology, let's make everything electric, let's do all this. They always try to disguise it as if they're the good ones. Oh, we want everybody in electric vehicles, it's better for the earth. Meanwhile, they're flying private jets to islands like this because they know how good it feels out here in nature. They just want destruction for the average everyday person. So I say, study God's word, study the Bible, pray, go out for a walk, experience nature, and you will feel better because it's just better out here. Give you one more look and I'm signing out. Look at this, man. Just peaceful. There's no war. There's no violence. There's no crime. There's no destruction. It's God's nature. the way he intended. Peace. So God bless everyone. Go out in nature, experience this awesome feeling. I'm signing out. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.